Maintaining Oregon's transportation system helps keep the state's economy running smoothly. When a road needs maintenance or repair, it's noticeable. Potholes, ruts and cracks in the pavement, they're all obvious, but when bridges and culverts need maintenance or repair, it's not as noticeable, but equally important. With limited money and all the needs out there, how does the Oregon Department of Transportation decide what gets fixed and when? To coordinate this process, ODOT created the Fix-It program.
The Fix-It programs are responsible for managing the condition of our highway assets. Part of this is identifying needed projects by collecting and analyzing the condition data, performing engineering designs, considering localized conditions, and balancing all of the needs with available funding.
Dick Upton works for the Oregon Department of Transportation. Dick and his engineers spend a lot of time collecting and analyzing data and getting input from local folks on the ground to help ensure Oregon's roads and bridges stay in good condition. It's a multi-year process with a lot of moving parts. The program is broken down into 4 major areas: safety, pavement, bridge, and culverts. First, let's talk safety. ODOT has a program called the All Roads Transportation and Safety Program. It's unique because it looks at crash data on all roads in the state regardless of who owns it. The goal is to find the best locations to invest in to reduce fatal and serious injury crashes. They use a 2-pronged approach. The first looks at targeted safety measures in high crash areas where things like signals and roundabouts can help. The second looks at smaller safety measures across the whole transportation system, like rumble strips, or curve warning signs that warn motorists, improve safety, and reduce crashes. Local cities and counties work with ODOT staff to analyze crash data and then submit applications for proposed projects, which get a priority based on the highest cost-benefit ratio.
Together, we determine the impact each project will have on reducing crashes. It doesn't matter if the road is a state, city, or county road. The bottom line is it must improve safety and reduce the number of fatal and serious injury crashes.
There's no application process to fix pavement issues, but the folks who look over pavement use a data-driven approach. How's that work? Every 2 years, all state-owned roads get scanned by a high-tech device. The data gets closely analyzed by a pavement engineer like John Coplantz.
Every 2 years, pavement conditions are determined by measuring roughness, rutting, cracking, and other defects. All that information is entered into a formula to compute the overall pavement score.
That score and other factors like the age of the pavement, highway importance, and maintenance history go into developing priorities. Rick Shorb is one of the ODOT crew members who regularly dive the waters of Oregon's streams, rivers, and bays to inspect bridges that touch water. It's just one of the data points used to measure the condition of nearly 7,000 bridges in the state. Like pavements, the bridge section inspects every state-owned bridge on a 2-year cycle.
So the challenging part is not only the number of bridges the state maintains, but just a variety in the designs, location, condition, materials. So we try to get the best combination of projects to preserve the entire system.
Bert Hartman is part of the team that gets the inspection reports, then factors in load rating, unique local conditions, roadway importance, and input from ODOT regions and other technical experts to help develop a list of proposed bridge projects. The Culvert program also uses inspection data to drive project selection, as well as information provided by maintenance districts, the regions, and the statewide leadership team.
The Culvert program distributes the condition data on the culverts to the team representatives from the regions. They then use that information to distribute funding statewide based on the number of poor and critical conditions in each region. We work with the regions to ensure the Culvert program is funding projects that fulfill the program goals and ultimately do the right thing for the transportation infrastructure.
Paul Werfs and his team look for the most critical culverts, but also have to consider roadway importance and maintenance history when prioritizing their projects. It takes a coordinated teamwork from multiple experts to pick the highest value projects. Inspection, data, local perspectives, cost-benefit analysis, and serious culling of the list means ODOT spends precious dollars where they will do the most to help keep the transportation system as safe and as efficient as possible.